What happens when a nation decides to embark on a journey of self-reflection, understanding and reconciliation? What could be the outcome when diverse communities come together to have a conversation about their shared past, present and future? Today we delve into the story of Sri Lanka, a nation embarking on a unique journey of national conversation. Picture a small island nation in the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka. Known for its rich history, diverse cultures and stunning landscapes, this country has been a beacon of potential for centuries. Yet, the path to realizing this potential has been marred by political, social and economic challenges. 75 years ago, when the winds of independence blew over Sri Lanka, then known as Ceylon, the world watched with hopeful eyes. It was thought that this newly independent nation, with its vibrant multicultural fabric, could provide a blueprint for peaceful and prosperous democracy. But the transition was not as smooth as many had hoped. The years that followed saw the rise of politically motivated violence and counter-violence, driven by social, economic, ethnic, linguistic, and religious differences. The defining chapter of this turbulent period was an armed conflict with the liberation tigers of Tamil Eelam that lasted nearly 3 decades, causing staggering human loss and suffering. Thousands of lives were lost, thousands disappeared, and millions were displaced, leading to the creation of a new Tamil diaspora. But beyond these direct impacts, the violence left deep, invisible scars on Sri Lanka's societal fabric. Years of being under emergency rule, the defensive militarization, persistent security issues, and widespread corruption have all contributed to the erosion of public trust in political and governance systems. The economic crisis that the country faces today is a reflection of these deep-seated issues. Yet, amidst these challenges, a glimmer of hope emerged. A group of senior Buddhist monks from different Nikayas, along with key members of the Tamil diaspora represented by members of the Global Tamil Forum and representatives from the Canadian Tamil Congress, decided to start a national conversation. This conversation, which began in Nagarkot, Nepal, in April of 2023, aimed to promote understanding and peace among all the different communities in Sri Lanka. The outcome of this engagement was the Himalaya Declaration, a guiding framework for this first-of-its-kind initiative in Sri Lanka. Let's look at the key takeaways for a broader dialogue. Statement 1. Preserving and promoting the pluralistic character of the country, where no community feels threatened about losing its identity and pride of place. Statement 2. Overcoming the economic crisis, selecting an appropriate development model which encourages local production, facilitating involvement and investment from overseas Sri Lankans and others, ensuring the country is in a growth trajectory, and making Sri Lanka firmly a middle-income country. Statement 3. Arriving at a new constitution that guarantees individual and collective rights and promotes equality and equal citizenship among all peoples, ensures accountable institutions and guarantees adequate devolution of powers to the provinces, and until such time focus on the faithful implementation of provisions of sharing of powers in the existing constitution. Statement 4. Devolving power in a united and undivided country, accepting the religious, cultural, and other identities of people, and respecting those identities, and working towards establishing trust between ethnic groups and religious groups. Statement 5. Envision a Sri Lanka that is reconciled and committed to learning from its past, and creating measures including accountability to ensure that such suffering never occur again. Statement 6. Complying with bilateral and multilateral treaties and international obligations, taking steps to follow independent and dynamic foreign policy, and ensuring the country takes its pride of place among the democratic, peaceful, and prosperous nations of the world. Today, this national conversation begins in earnest. It's a call for every Sri Lankan citizen to join, to share their stories, their hopes, and their dreams for a better Sri Lanka. It's a vision of a country where every citizen can live peacefully with dignity, trust, and without fear or suspicion, enjoying equal rights. The journey ahead is undoubtedly challenging. It requires courage to face the past, wisdom to understand the present, and vision to shape the future. But the prize at stake is a new dawn for Sri Lanka, a dawn where peace, dignity, and equality reign. It's time to turn this national conversation into a genuine national movement. It's time for the silent majority in all communities, Sinhala, Tamil, Muslim, Burghers, and all other ethnicities of Mother Lanka, to rise to their civic duty. Because the future of Sri Lanka is not just in the hands of a few, but in the collective will of its people. So join the conversation, share your voice, help shape the future of Sri Lanka, because every voice matters in this journey towards a better, brighter Sri Lanka.